If you're a football fan, fan of Fantasy Premier League football, or a Villa fan, you need to listen to this video because this is exactly how Aston Villa's pre-season was. Make sure you click that button to stay updated with anything football, transfer news and Villa. So across the pre-season, Aston Villa actually ended up winning 3 games, losing 3 games and drawing 2 of them. We actually started off at Walsall, then we went on to our USA tour, and we actually played a few European games as well. But I will break down the pre-season based on overall performance, individual players, youth team players, who's going to go, who's going to stay, and who looks really promising going into the next season. So make sure you stay around till the end. Now, performance-wise, I was actually happy. It's a good thing we didn't have any international football because everyone was feeling very fit. Yes, there was a couple of international friendly things. But overall, when the players joined us in the USA part of the tour, you could see that people had a break, but they've came back fit and strong. Usually in pre-season, you have negatives and you have positives, but for Aston Villa this season, I can't really see any negatives apart from individual players, and they're not even necessarily negative. Overall, with a pretty decent campaign, with teams like Newcastle not even winning a single pre-season game, let's get on to individual players because some people are absolutely flying. If you don't remember last summer, Ollie Watkins played in the Euros. He came back to Aston Villa. He wasn't looking amazing. This time out of the 5 games he's played, he scored 5 goals. He's on fire right now. He could be having a huge season. Everyone doubted him. People were saying they'd be happy to see him go to Arsenal or something and wouldn't care. But seriously, there's still a player in it. And unsurprisingly, Morgan Rogers, he's been flying as well. He's had a few goals. He's had an assist. One person I really want to talk about, and this is especially if you fantasy play. Every time he played in his pre-season, he's had a goal or an assist. He didn't get many minutes last season with Villa. Unfortunately, he used to come on about 80 minutes. But this season, if he gets more game time, he will absolutely smash it. Because when he was coming at 80 minutes, he was bagging goals consistently. There is definitely a player in him. He's so direct, he's so quick, and he knows exactly where to put the ball. Emi Martinez, it looks like he's staying, but he's had a really good campaign, I have to say. He made a lot of crucial saves for us this pre-season. Reminded me a lot of that old Emi. Aloba, one of Villa's youth team players, he's really stood out. He's come on the pitch confident. He's doing tricks. He's getting around his man. Bearing in mind, he's barely had any first team experience. This is really positive. And obviously, we have just signed Gesand as well. He hasn't made any mistakes. He looks decent. And also Liam Bailey, I think he's really fighting for his place. He had a very impressive pre-season. Has he scored any goals? No, but he's definitely put a good shift in. Looking way more energetic and like he wants to be here. Just need to see a bit more from him. Now, we're not having the luxury to actually be able to spend a lot of money. I personally want to keep a lot of players. I also think it's important, especially for this video, I make a list of people who need to go either on loan or actually go permanently. So me saying this is basically saying anyone who's not featured means I'm happy with them. They should probably stay this season, especially only playing Europa League. Emi Buendia, he's had some good cameos, but I'm just still not very convinced. And it's one good thing, one bad thing. I just don't think he's good enough for the team. And likewise with Alex Moreno, I think he's going to go anyway. Ramsey, I do really want him. I just wouldn't be too disappointed to see him go. I just feel like he's not got back to the player he once was. I've liked the look of a lot of youth team players, especially Lobo, but people like Rowe and Hemmings, I just think they need to go out on loan, get that experience in, and then come back to Villa. Dendonka, no one wants. Please, someone get rid of him. Also, Lewis Dobbin, he needs to go out on loan probably again or just get rid of him completely. Overall, not too unhappy with the Aston Villa squad. People write us off every season, especially because we haven't signed any new players. People are going to write us off. I think personally we're going to absolutely smash it this season, especially with the Europa League. I think the overall message is keep our players, keep ourselves well drilled, stay consistent, do exactly what we need to do. We will smash it. Top 6 finish.